3 feature groups, and we're going to join Narin, and this is for birdie at the first. So Narin has a chance to join the lead. In fact, this is for a par to stay at 11 under. Confidently done.
Well, she's actually tied with Maya Stark, 51 putts through 36 holes. And no wonder that one went in, rolling it beautifully. For PGA standards. Yesterday was up near 6,500. It's right in between those two today. So with benign conditions, I expect a lot of birdies and eagles out here. But you're right, 5 players hit every fairway in round 1. And there are some intimidating tee shots.
Everyone just hold up, please.
One being right
Next to no breeze in any shape or form. This tight front pin, it's just tucked directly over this bunker. All players are going to have to bring it in over the top. Arn is going to be the first to go. 1-4-3 to get it to the flag. Going with an 8-iron. Tiny, tiny bit of breeze into it, but it should have absolutely no effect.
It'll be a good flag for Narin. Likes to hit a tight draw, ball above her feet. Yeah, good call.
So, Sandy, have you dried out since yesterday?
Not really, Kate. Everything's still slightly damp.
Yeah, we thought you'd gone swimming when you came back into the commentary box.
Pretty straightforward. This little shot out of the bunker has taken far too much sand. That's come out heavy.
It was a very short swing. Really short swing.
And no sort of open club face.
No.
That was a really strange way to play it. Looks behind now.
They've got plenty of experience playing this course as well, with a 9-hole playoff.
Disappointing bunker shot, has to make this up and does do it again. The 2nd hole in a row.
Good scrambling from Narin. Stays one back. Now Narin only took up the game age 13.
Yeah, we commence the big climb. Gentle breeze blowing into her. Take it straight over that left bunker.
Really hangs on a back foot, Narin.
And she really does, doesn't she?
Big time.
Unusual, yeah.
But it's up the middle, and she does hit it pretty straight, typically.
And she keeps that right foot really down, long way through the hip.
And there is so much depth, so much talent on tour. Another player you could add to that is Narin, who has yet to win on tour.
She has 200 yards uphill to the flag pin, all the way back. Gentle breeze.
Ooh.
Fiery. That's not going to be an easy up and down.
Down.
That was an incredibly awkward place to be, and that is a brilliant chip shot.
I think brilliant only goes a little way to describing that.
That was stunning, wasn't it?
Absolutely
Absolutely
superlative.
stunning.
A
She's
little
got
bit of
some
luck
short
involved.
game, hasn't she,
Oh,
eh?
she does.
Wow.
A little bit of luck involved. She had to fly it in the rough, but still, beautiful touch.
Who is the big threat this weekend? Already a winner this year, won last year as well. Narin. Well, you like birdie distance, birdie tap-in putts like that. So Narin, she moves to 12 under. You're going to need to bring your A game today. It's interesting.
Narin, just 96 yards. I'm only just off the tee, and I feel like I'm almost on the green.
Not a hole in one, but it's a good chance of a 2. Yeah, there are some tee boxes. I know at Sentosa at the HSBC Women's World Championship that are 75 yards long.
Maya Stark has got a bit of a problem.
And having your hands just slightly higher certainly helps with that. You think of Ben Crenshaw, how he set up. Think of how high his hands were.
Certainly somebody worth copying. Now, Narin tends to work with her caddy, Justin Dunbar, when it comes to reading putts. They're very much aligned. There he is, trying to get in on the action.
She's got a really good opportunity here. It was a great shot in. The first part of this putt goes a little uphill, then it falls away from her towards the side of the green. Be a little bit of left to right, but probably doesn't want to give the hole away. Now this for a birdie. Coming off a very good birdie on the previous hole.
Moved more than she thought, and an opportunity missed for Narin. That was to join the lead on 13 under. "28 years old, Narin, and took up the game relatively late, certainly by Korean standards. She was 13 years old.
That's late.
Yeah, certainly in Korea, they're all picking up. They've got literally in nappies holding on to a
Mind you, having
putter.
said that, Tiddicombe won a tournament at 14, didn't she, on the LET? So, yeah, taking it up, Ella, but it's really light.
Aaron Rai, one of the only players to have iron covers as well.
Oh, yeah. He's a ball-striking machine, Aaron Rai.
Playing for position, this is the par 5. It's a beautiful...
111 yards for Arn. The difficulty here is this little tiny plateau. It's looking good.
Stay there. Yeah, really good shot, Narin. Going about her business very nicely right now.
Stark and Alex have not got off to good starts, but Narin has done, gives herself another uphill chance. That's the second one missed in a row.
I mean, that's been strength of her game, the first 36 holes.
Yeah, she also has only missed 2 fairways over the course of 36 holes, but certainly putting Thursday and Friday catapulted her into this weekend. Being
Alex in perfect position, Arn first to play.
Yeah, 147 uphill into the breeze. She's going with 6-iron. Don't go left and don't be short. It'll run back down the bank. Pin just on 6 paces.
Prudent play behind the hole for Narin.
Yes.
Well, we've come now to the sharp end of this tournament because it's the weekend. This is Narin with a putt for a 3 at the 6th hole. Just leaving it short.
Everybody has left it short, haven't they?
Now, Dato, has your own golf improved from watching these players?
I'm
8 has 162 to the flag.
148 front. Now, she's got 6-iron in her hand. She'll want to take some off this because that's a lot of club for this shot. Wind behind her. Now, this is strong.
Oh, that is a severe miscue. That's 25 yards long.
Sandy, you called that. Looks like it's playing downwind, Sandy.
Yeah, it is. But, Trish, it's really gusty. It should be behind her most of the time, but then it swings around.
Give you a quick putt.
Narin trying to chase it down the hill here.
Yeah, pretty good there.
Pretty good result. Once again, very short action out of the bunker.
It's unusual. Definitely an unusual way. And it would suggest, you know, when you've got one that...
Back to her. Narin has a tough par putt upcoming.
It is a tough par putt, but if she can hold this, it'll be a heck of an up and down out of that back bunker. She had a downhill lie well back in the bunker. It was all downhill. There was nothing to like about it, so she didn't do a bad job to get it to here. But she could cap this off if she could just roll this up the hill. There's got to be a little bit of left to right.
Well, Sandy, I was going to say this would be one that you could be easily confused because her bunker shot from the other way went right to left at the end. Marina Alex's putt looked like it was going right at the hole, but it looks like she's set up sort of towards the left side of the hole.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of a mound off the back of that left bunker. It might come into play.
Beautifully read.
No, she's a good putter.
Smashes it right in the middle. I tried to build that up to be as hard as possible, and she made it look like she.
Thinking she keeps. I mean, she doesn't miss.
Narin on having a good look at this.
Pitch 47.
That body language, trying to suggest moving it to her left. Touch these players have, Trish.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, I mean, you can always get better with your short game, but in general, the level of short game has improved. Especially, I know we had that stat that the men were better than the women. That really surprises me, because I think the women putting, certainly the top players, is just out of this world.
Narin finding pretty much the centre of the green here. She's just got it on this top ridge. This is the furthest away I've seen her. Her iron plays have been really good, giving herself lots of short opportunities. This from long range up the hill.
Narin will likely put a marker on that. Marina Alex working out who's next to play.
Definitely looks like Marina Alex will be the next of these players to play.
Can get stuck in the end.
Arn cleaning up to remain at 12 under. Good putting this week. It has been all week for Narin. Lives in Dallas. Testing drive on 9, but Narin going with the driver today.
Little bit of breeze behind. Got to be wary of the bunkers on the left.
Didn't like that, Sandy. Dropped the club, and that is the reason why. Into that fairway bunker on the left.
Stretching the glutes, which is normally a bit of a giveaway. Sandy, is this tree in her way?
The tree is in the line, but the cameraman's life was in danger. So just had to move him a little out of the way as well. She's quite tight on this left side. She's a long way over. Has to skirt those trees. She's looking up in amongst the branches. Got 135 to the pin. She's got to try and keep this low, keep it down, but then she's got that rise going up to the green. It's come out very low. She's managed to miss everything. It's straight at the flag. I know it's going to run, but gee, that was a good effort from where she was.
Yeah, that's a brilliant shot. It really is. Almost impossible to get that close, but played it very well indeed.
Yeah, 25. Guys, just hold up, please.
Good combo out there together, Narin and Justin.
This was a great shot in, but wasn't ever going to hold. This from the back. First part's going to run quite smoothly. Then it's going to take the bank on the right-hand side, the back of the bunker. Long range. This is good from where she was.
Very well played from Narin. She can escape with 4. That'll be a job well done.
Coming down the hill, she's been very good at these. Not this time.
Didn't look like there was anything wrong with the stroke. It just snapped left on her.
So, yeah.
Boyfriend on a Friday
I
night.
thought, where's he going with this? This is a bit bold. Live on TV.
Yeah, breaking news.
Have Hope the missus isn't watching.
Again, no driver for Arn, just to keep this in play.
What a clubhouse. It's got a bowling alley. It is huge. It's very different from clubhouses back in England. Tennis courts here.
Narin has just 77, flat lie.
Beautiful shot from Narin. She too has a chance to bounce straight back here at 10. Yeah, interesting on that point, Kate. This week, the back nine has averaged roughly half a shot easier. There's certainly some more birdie opportunities to the back nine.
Well, it's been key for her this week, putting for Narin. She did miss a short one on the previous hole, but a winner of Q Series in 2021. She's certainly got game. 28 years old now, Narin, and holding on. Rather nice, isn't it, Ewing, living on the golf course at...
Breeze just, it's gusty out here. You've sort of got to catch it at the right moment. Again, this is going with 7-iron into the breeze.
Solid tee shot from Narin. No harm done, but you can see just how 300 pounds, but she's got an opportunity here of a 2. She would get to 13 under and join Titican and She.
It's not an easy opportunity, though. Straight up the hill, it's quite a steep climb, and she's got the bank of the other ridge behind her, which may shoot this a little more left to right. Depends how much she's going to take. Oh, gosh. Never really committed to it. I think very concerned about the extent of the break.
Of who's going to play first, and the shot that they have, it's Narin.
Narin's got 156. Downhill slope ball below her feet. She's going to try and punch one in off this line with a 7-iron.
I like the way she tried to play that.
Difference in distance. Maya Stark, she just chucked it fiercely down the fairway.
And there's the first to go here. 1-3-2 front pin. Big cross breeze now blowing up on this hole. Behind them, but coming from the right-hand side.
I've seen quite a few players come up short there at 13.
Not too sure about the lie here with Narin.
It's not great. This is sitting down quite substantially. It was a poor shot into miss it short right here. The pin is only on 5. She's got very little room. Got to bump it and run it. And that is not going to happen.
We see this happen time and time again. The shot she was trying to play there, you just don't use a sand wedge for that shot. Use an 8-iron or a 9-iron. Get it along the ground. It always hits into the bank.
We saw Narin not able to get that bounce that up onto the screen. She's still got the uphill putt from just off the edge, but this is going to be 4 pars. Very strong breeze picking up here. Don't worry, I'm scanning that skyline to make sure we're not going to get, hopefully, what we got yesterday. But it's looking okay at the moment. Needs this to roll in. This should fall at the end. A little bit left to right.
Gave it a run. Life left in that putt to come for Narin. Sandy, can you do a weather dance, please?
Yeah, Kate, I'm starting to think that. I'm going to do my best. I'm not the best dancer of all time, so I don't know. I might scare it all away.
Prove it to us.
Yeah, no, sorry, not when there's cameras around.
Hot trio. Narin, that will be a double bogey from 130 yards out in the middle of the fairway at 13.
Extraordinary as well. That putter has gone stone cold from sort of 6 feet.
It's interesting, early on today, it was just a birdie and eagle fest, wasn't it? Back nine, we're starting to see a lot of black.
She went bogey and thought better of it.
Best not to see.
Well, if it's going to go pear-shaped, I don't need to know it as well. I know it's what's happening. No, it's weird, isn't it? Maybe she put contacts in.
Seem unlikely. Now Narin having a good look at this. I don't like what she sees. That's found the front bunker.
Popular spot the last hour, hasn't it? Left bunker at 15. Back into the breeze here. That will be a little bit of a saving grace. We've seen her a couple of times in the bunker today. Very short backswing. And a very good result, really. I mean, she does it her own way, and she's getting the results.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't see you being able to create a lot of spin or speed.
No, it's unusual, and she doesn't get a lot of wrist action either. You know, it's quite flat, isn't it? So, but she played that very well. This is Narin's fourth shot. Found the water off the tee, and it has really all gone pear-shaped on this back nine for Narin.
Off the pace.
Yeah, good swing.
Good one.
Oh, look at them running.
Good, isn't she?
Oh, she's wonderful. Great fight back from this American. Still keeping her chances very much alive.
Absolutely.
Now, Narin also has got 251 to carry the bunker. She's not going to come anywhere near that, but she can find this area. She needs to stay out of the bunkers, and she'll... Oh, she does not do that. That's going to make life extremely difficult with this back right pin.
Just a horrible back nine for Narin. A pair of double bogeys really knocking her out of contention.
Get out of this bunker clean, but she has got a world of pain in front of her. That whole right-hand side is very, very protected. It's very deep, and the pin is tucked way back right.
She looks like she's got a pretty decent lie, though, Sandy, now.
Yeah, the ball's a little bit below her feet, but other than that, the ball is actually laying okay. She may have blacked it out a little bit where the lip's not too bad. She'll be able to use enough loft on this club to clear that lip, but she wants to catch this clean.
Yeah, that same guy that caught Hurjin Choi's ball, fair chance he might catch this if she catches it a bit too clean.
It's got to go. Oh, it does. Oh, what a shot.
Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
The skill required to execute that. That would be hard to do again.
I think she wants to do it here. What can happen? Like if a player's got a one-shot lead and it's possible to do what Maya Stark's doing, you wonder if would they have been better keeping that as a Sunday pin? Because I think this is definitely the one that is probably most risk-reward.
Yeah, it's very strange that it's not going to be there unless they're just going to move it a couple of feet.
Well, while Maya tries to cool down somewhat, there's still work to do for the Swede. Let's go back to Narin, who hit a quite exquisite bunker shot from 70-odd yards to give herself a birdie chance here on 18.
She did. And isn't it incredible, the game of golf, when you think about where she was in 2 and where Maya Stark was in, well, either 1 or 2. If you're playing match play, you're not thinking for a second that she's probably got 2 to win the hole.
Yep.
I mean, it's mad, isn't it? It really is. And it's what drives us balmy, but also it's the love of the game. That's why you play it. You never quite know.
I want to duck a little left here. Narin. Slow putt. Good roll.
Oh, well, that is a classy birdie because it has been a very frustrating day for Narin. It's still a round of 74. Double bogeys on 13 and 17. And that's the reason why. But her job is done. 9 under. Everything finishes, but everything feels better with a birdie on the last hole. I don't think we could say that to Maya at this point. But she will start the day in a tie for 12th, Narin. And at this stage, that is 7 shots back.